नमस्कार। ग्रेट मैन इंटरनेशनल स्कूल की ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूं। कोविड-19 महामारी के इस दौर में मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि आपका परिवार पूरी तरह सुरक्षित है, स्वस्थ है और बच्चों ने लॉकडाउन में बहुत एंजॉय किया। अब मैं आपका सपोर्ट चाहता हूं। इस ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में बच्चों की शिक्षा को हम अब स्टार्ट करते हैं और बहुत ही जल्द जो भी आपका बैकलॉग है हम उसको क्लियर भी करेंगे और एक नए तरीके से आपकी शिक्षा स्टार्ट होने वाली है। पेरेंट्स का हमें पूरा सपोर्ट चाहिए। आप लोग पिछले 10 सालों से लगातार हमें सपोर्ट करते आए हैं और मेरा ऐसा मानना है कि अगर हम और आप मिलकर चाहेंगे तो बच्चों की शिक्षा का कोई नुकसान नहीं होने वाला है और हमें और आपको मिलकर अब एक रीस्टार्ट करना है। नाउ लेट्स रीस्टार्ट। बेस्ट ऑफ लक। नमस्कार।
Good morning, scholars. I hope you all are safe, staying at your home. As you all know, due to this COVID-19 lockdown, we all are packed at our home. But on this time, we all got sufficient time to refresh ourselves. Now it's time to come back to our study. Today we are going to start our online classes and I'm going to start first chapter. We see numbers all around us. We count population of a country in numbers. We count money in numbers. We find area and perimeter of a land using numbers. We use numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on to count objects. So these numbers are called counting numbers or natural numbers. 0 is not a counting number. For example, there is no rose. We can say 0 rose or no rose. Therefore, 0 is not a counting number. Now, let us study about whole number. This is a number line showing numbers from 0 to 10. 0 is not a counting number, whereas the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are counting number or natural numbers. So, the number 0 together with the collection of natural numbers are called whole numbers. Now, scholars, look at these numbers. These are the whole numbers. Now, look at these numbers. These are the negative numbers. But what to be called a bigger collection of numbers which contain whole numbers and negative numbers? These numbers are called integers. Let's learn more about integers. Students, what we will get if we add two integers? Let us see. Rohan has 6 balls. His friend Sohan has 5 balls. So, how many balls are there in total? Yes, 11 balls in total. From this example, we can say that addition of two integers is also an integer. So, integers are closed under addition. Look at Neha. She has 5 chocolates. If she gives 3 chocolates to her brother, then how many chocolates left with Neha? Yes, she is left with 2 chocolates. In this example, we can say that difference of two integers is also an integer. Hence, integers are closed under subtraction. In general, for any two integers a and b, a plus b is an integer. Similarly, if a and b are two integers, then a minus b is also an integer. Now let's see the commutative property. This is a 10 rupees note. If we add one coin of 2 rupees in it, we will get 12 rupees. Now take a coin of 2 rupees and add a note of 10 rupees. Again we will get 12 rupees. We can write 10 plus 2 is equal to 12 and 2 plus 10 is equal to 12. In both cases, we get the same answers. This means the integers can be added in any manner. Hence, addition is commutative for integers. For any two integers a and b, we can say a plus b is equal to b plus a. If we add 0 to any whole number, we get same whole number. 0 is additive identity for whole number. Similarly, if we add 0 to any integer, we get the same integer. For any integer a plus 0 is equal to 0 is equal to 0 plus a. Now see associative property. For any integers a, b and c, we can say a plus in bracket b plus c bracket close is equal to bracket a plus b bracket close plus c. Both are equal. Next is additive inverse. Subtraction is the opposite of addition, and therefore we add additive inverse of the integer that is being subtracted to the other integer. The additive inverse of any integer a is minus a, and the additive inverse of minus a is a. Let's see how these calculations are done on the number line. Consider a number, say 20, on the number line. Let's add a positive integer, say 10, to this number. Sum of two integers is 30. So, you can say the point moves to the right of the positive side of the number line. In the same way, adding negative integer, say minus 25 to 20, moves the point to the left or negative of the number line. Now, subtracting a positive integer, say 40, from 20, also moves the point to the left side of the number line. 20 minus 40 is equal to minus 20. Now subtracting a negative integer, 20 minus 40, say minus 40 from 20, moves the point to the positive side of the number line. Now scholars, see exercise 1.1. Following number line shows the temperature in degree Celsius at different places on a particular day. So you can see here one number line is given. In this number line, in center 0 is there, right side positive values and left side negative values are there. Okay. So see the first one. Observe this number line and write the temperature of the places marked on it. So first one is Lahaul Spiti. So you can see here one arrow sign is there. Okay. So in center 0 is there. So after 0, left side, start the counting. First one is -1. Second is -2. Third is -3. Fourth is -4. Next -5, -6, -7, -8. It means the temperature of Lahaul Spiti is -8. Second one is Srinagar. So what is the temperature? -1, -2. Yes. So the temperature of Srinagar is -2. Next is Shimla. So you can see the arrow sign is on number 5. So the temperature of Shimla is 5 degree Celsius. Next one is Ooty. So after 10 means +10, start the counting. 11, 12, 13, 14. So the temperature of Ooty is 14 degree Celsius. Next one is Bangalore. So after 20, start the counting. 21, 22. So the temperature is 22 degree Celsius. Next, number B. What is the temperature difference between the hottest and the coldest places among the above? So hottest place is what? Bangalore. What is the temperature? 22 degree Celsius. And the coldest place is what? Lahaul Spiti. The temperature is -8. So we have to find the difference. So first 22 degree Celsius minus, in bracket what will come? -8 degree Celsius. So as you know that minus minus is plus. So 20 plus 8 is 30. So the answer is 30 degree Celsius. Next one, what is the temperature difference between Lahaul Spiti and Srinagar? So see the temperature of Srinagar, it is -2 degrees Celsius and the temperature of Lahaul Spiti is -8 degree Celsius. So we have to find the difference. So first what? Srinagar, temperature is -2 degrees Celsius. Then -2 degrees Celsius minus, in bracket, -8 degrees Celsius. So minus minus plus. So -2 and +8. What is the answer? 6 degree Celsius. Next, can we say temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla? Is it also less than the temperature at Srinagar? Let's see the solution. The temperature of Srinagar and Shimla together, what will come? 5 degrees Celsius plus -2 degrees Celsius. Together means we have to add. Now plus minus is minus. So 5 minus 2, what is left? 3 degree Celsius. Next is the temperature at Shimla, that is 5 degrees Celsius. So therefore 3 degrees Celsius is smaller than 5 degree Celsius. Thus temperature of Srinagar and Shimla taken together is less than the temperature at Shimla. Now temperature of Srinagar -2 degrees Celsius. Therefore 3 degrees Celsius greater than -2 degree Celsius. So answer, no, it is not less than the temperature at Srinagar. See the second one. In a quiz, positive marks are given for correct and negative marks are given for incorrect answer. If Jack's scores in 5 successive rounds were 25, -5, -10, 15 and 10, What was his total at the end? See solution. Jack's scores in 5 successive rounds are 25, minus 5, 10, 15 and 10. So now we have to find the total. So total marks got by Jack 25 plus in bracket minus 5, then plus again in bracket minus 10 plus 15 plus 10. Now as we know that plus minus is minus. So 25 minus 5 minus 10 plus 15 plus 10. So 25 and minus 5 minus 10 both are negative. So minus minus plus. Minus 5 and minus 10 what will come? Minus 15. Next is plus 15 and plus 10. Next line 25 minus 15 and plus 15. So plus minus is minus and 15 minus 15 is 0. So it will cancel. Then next is plus 10. So now what is left? 25 plus 10, it is 35. So scholars, third question, try to solve yourself. Let's see the fourth question. A plane is flying at the height of 5,000 meters above the sea level at a particular point. It is exactly above submarine floating 1200 meters below the sea level. What is the vertical distance between them? See the solution. Height of a place above the sea level, it is 5,000 meters. Then floating a submarine below the sea level, it is given 1200 meters. Now the vertical distance between the plane and the submarine, it is 5,000 plus 1200. What will come? 6,200 meters. Thus the vertical distance between the plane and the submarine is 6,200 meters. Next, question number 5. Mohan deposits rupees 2,000 in his bank account and withdraws rupees 1,642 from it the next day. If withdrawal of amount from the account is represented by a negative integer, then how will you represent the amount deposited? Find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Let's see the solution. Deposit amount, it is rupees 2,000 and withdrawal amount rupees 1,642. So the balance is what? 2,000 minus 1,642. So answer will come rupees 358. Thus the balance in Mohan's account after withdrawals is rupees 358. Now question number 6. Rita goes 20 km towards east from a point A to the B. From B she moves 30 km towards west along the same road. If the distance towards east is represented by a positive integer, then how will you represent the distance travelled towards west? By which integer will you represent her final position from A? So now you can see here the number line. In center it is A and left side is what? West, and the right side is east, and point B is also on the right side of the number line. So according to the number line, Rita moves towards east is represented by a positive integer, but she moves in opposite direction, means Rita moves west is represented by negative integer. So distance from A to B, that is 20 km, and distance from B to C, It is 30 kilometer. So distance from A to C is what? 20 minus 30 means A to B and B to C. So total is what? 20 minus 30. It is minus 10 kilometer. Thus Rita is at final position from A to C is minus 10 kilometer. Now let's see question number 8. Verify A minus in bracket minus B is equal to A plus B for the following values of A and B. A is equal to 21 and B is equal to 18. We have first is what? A minus minus B. So put the values. 21 minus in bracket minus 18. Then minus minus is plus. So 21 plus 18 is 39. So putting the values in right hand side. 21 plus 19, it is 39. So since LHS is equal to RHS, hence verified. Next one, A is equal to 118 and B is equal to 125. So same as previous question, we have to put the values. First put the left hand side values. 118 minus 125. So minus minus plus. 118 plus 125 is equal to 243. Now putting the values in right hand side. A plus B. 118 plus 125. So answer is 243. Since LHS is equal to RHS, hence verified. Now question number 9. Use the sign of greater, smaller or equal in the box to make the statements true. First one is minus 8 and plus minus 4. Plus minus is minus. So 8 minus 4 is minus 8 minus 4 is minus 12 left hand side. And right hand side what will come? Minus 8 and minus minus plus 4. So minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4. So which sign will come? Minus 12 smaller than minus 4. See the second one? There are 3 values are given. Minus 3 plus 7 minus 19. So minus 3 plus 7 what will come? 4. 4 minus 19. 4 minus 19 is minus 15. And right side 15 minus 8 plus minus 9. So plus minus minus. So it will come 15 minus 8 minus 9. So 9 and 8 both are negative. So minus minus plus. So 9 and 8 what is the total? Minus 17. So minus 17 plus 15 is minus 2. So the answer is minus 15 smaller than minus 2. Next 3 try to do yourself. Now the last question. A water tank has steps inside it. A monkey is sitting on the topmost step. The water level is at the 9th step. Number 1, he jumps 3 steps down and then jumps back 2 steps up. In how many jumps will he reach the water level? So, see the first one. First jump, where he will come? On the 4th step. Yes. Then second jump, 2 steps back means 4 minus 2. What will come? 2 steps. Then third jump means from second step again he will jump. So 2 plus 3 what will come? 5 steps. Then he in 4th jump he will come back 2 step means 5 minus 2 is what? 3 steps. Then from the 3rd step again he will jump 3 steps. 3 plus 3 is 6 steps. Yes. Then next jump, he will come back 2 step. Means 6 minus 2 is 4 steps. Again next jump, what? 4 plus 3 is 7. Then next step, 2 step less. Means 7 minus 2 is 5. Then again plus 3, it is 8. Then again minus 2, it is 6. Okay. So next jump, 6 plus 3, 9. He will reach 9th steps in 11 jumps. Try to solve next two. Now let's see exercise 1.2. The question number 1. Write down a pair of integers whose first one sum is minus 7. It means we have to write two numbers, okay, and the addition of that two numbers should come minus 7. So the numbers are what? Minus 5 and minus 2. If we will add minus 5 and minus 2, what will come? Minus 7. Okay. Second one, difference is minus 10. Means we have to subtract two numbers. So the difference should come minus 10. So two numbers are what? Minus 2 and minus 8. Sum is 0. Means when we will add two numbers, so the sum should come 0. It means we have to take the same number, but one number should be positive and one number should be negative. So answer is plus 2 minus 2. 0 will come. Or plus 5 minus 5. Again 0 will come. So you can take any number. Now second question. Write a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. Means we have to take two numbers and the difference should come 8. So the numbers are 2, minus 2 and minus in bracket minus 10. So minus minus plus. So minus 2 plus 10, what will come? 8. Second one, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose sum is minus 5. Okay, means we have to take two integers, one should be negative and one should be positive, and the sum should come minus 5. So minus 7 and plus 2. Answer will come minus 5. Third one, write a negative integer and a positive integer whose difference is minus 3. Means one negative and one positive integer we have to take, and when we will subtract, so answer should come minus 3. So minus 2 and 1. So difference will come minus 3. Next question number 3. In a quiz, team A scored minus 40, 10, 0 and team B scored 10, 0, minus 40 in 3 successive rounds. Which team scored more? Can we say that we can add integers in any order? Let's see the solution. Team A scored minus 40, 10 and 0. So total score is what? Minus 40 plus 10 plus 0. It will come minus 30. Now team B scored 10, 0 and minus 40. So total score of team B is what? 10 plus 0 plus minus 40. It will come minus 30. So the scores of both teams are same. Yes, we can add integers in any order due to commutative property. See the last question. Fill in the blanks to make the following statements true. First one, minus 5 plus minus 8 is equal to minus 8 plus dash. Yes, what will come? Minus 5 by using the commutative property. Next one, minus 53 plus dash is equal to minus 53. In 53, what you will add? So same number will come? Yes, 0. So minus 53 plus 0 is equal to minus 53. Next one, 17 plus dash is equal to 0. It means 17 you have to add some numbers, so answer should come 0. What number means same number but it should be negative. So answer is minus 17. Next, 13 plus minus 12 in one bracket plus dash is equal to 13 plus bracket minus 12 plus minus 7. Yes, which property? Associative property. Means here which number will come? Minus 7. Now last one also same. Again associative property, means which number will come here? Minus 3. So scholars, your exercise 1.2 also completed. And scholars, see the link given in the description box. Thank you. Stay safe, stay at home.